Good morning and welcome to Over the Vast Nurseries on a beautiful sunny morning in early spring. As you see, we're filming this inside one of our greenhouses. Inside the greenhouses is where we produce our young plants and also quite a few of our edible plants. That's things that you can grow at home to produce your own enjoyable and really fine tasting herbs and vegetables. And if you're interested in finding out more about them, and in fact all the plants that we grow, can I suggest that you click and subscribe to this channel, and then as we post new videos, which we're doing all the time, you'll be able to find them turning up automatically in your feed. And also, if you get a moment or two and you like what we're telling you, can I suggest that you also hit the like button every now and then too, because that will help other homeowners and gardeners find out about the videos and the fabulous plants that they can grow in their homes too. Now, as I mentioned, we've got lots of interesting plants, including some really exciting things that you can grow and enjoy on your patio and deck, in herb gardens and plant borders too. And one of those plants is this fantastic vegetable. I suppose I could call it a vegetable. Certainly it's an edible that is widely used in Asian cuisine. This is, if you're reading the tag here, lemongrass, a subtropical grass that really grows beautifully during the summer months here on our decks and patios and gardens outdoors. It's really very easy to grow and absolutely delicious. Used in a wide variety of dishes, from stir fries to flavoring rice dishes to teas and smoothies and all sorts of ways that I'm sure if you look up recipes you'll be able to discover how you can use this very tasty grass. But also, let me give you a little tip on how to grow it. As you see, these plants now are young, healthy, vigorous, strong growing plants that will grow outdoors in the warmer months. It's a kind of really tender perennial grass. It will not like cold conditions, so you've got to wait until all danger of frost passes, and then you can plant these outdoors. You'll find they grow away very easily during the summer months, and then if you grow it in a container, which is what I would recommend you do, you'll be able to bring the container indoors in the fall when it starts to get cold. Over winter it's safely indoors, and then start it up again next spring. As you see, they come to you in these biodegradable pots. Now, these are special pots that are made from rice hulls and bamboo. The whole pot will biodegrade in the soil. So when you're planting it, you quite literally plant it, pot and all. There's no plastic pot that has to be recycled. You simply plant this. The roots will grow out through the slots in the side. In fact, you can just see them starting to come here. And then in no time at all, the pot will start to biodegrade. The top of the plant, of course, will grow away luxuriant. So it gets off to a really good, quick start. And you get lots of healthy, strong growing lemongrass. Now, as a tropical grass, it will grow to about 5 foot high. Makes lots of strong, luxuriant growth, as you see. And so it's an ideal thing, really, to put on a deck or a patio, somewhere that the family's going to be out there enjoying the summer months. Would even be very good around swimming pool surrounds. Basically anywhere where you're going to be able to enjoy this really very pretty, but also nice kind of smelling foliage that when you crush it, you'll get that lemon scent. Of course, once the plant gets to about a foot or 15 inches high, and the base of the growth here gets to about half an inch or so wide, that's when you can start to harvest them. You can go in with a knife if you wish and take off the base, but usually most of the time if you tug quite hard on this growth, you'll find that it separates and comes away and then leaves the rest of the shoots to mature and grow out, so that you can harvest it quite literally all through the growing season. Now, when it comes to growing it in a container, it's important that you have good drainage in the container, so make sure that it's got plenty of holes in the base of it. Perhaps even add a little bit of grit or gravel in the base of the pot, and then fill it with good compost. and then water it, of course, until the plant gets established. Add to that the fact that I recommend that you water from the top. Try not to get the foliage wet, because sometimes if the foliage gets wet, that can lead to disease issues. So try to keep it moist but not soaking wet, but at the same time keep it so that it's going to grow nice and vigorous. And most importantly of all, try to keep the foliage on the dry side, especially going into the evening hours. I never, when I'm watering plants in my garden, spray over the tops of the leaves, because that can lead to disease issues. So outside of that, you'll find that it really is very easy to grow. It produces lots of the strong luxuriant growth and fabulous tasting basil roots, as you probably know. This is a really easy plant to grow that is really inviting and delicious. This is lemongrass in our biodegradable e-pots.